Hello, everybody, and welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Helm with your mayor, Kuros Paladin. And in our last episode, we had done a little bit of work with some of the neighborhoods with just a little bit of adding some more residential, just a little bit of, we tried to combat a little bit of our commercial and industrial demand. They just keep popping back up, but on the plus side, the residential demand is returning. We're at 225,000, so I think we've lost people over the past couple episodes. And just to let you know, yes, Knight's Gauntlet has been neglected. As I mentioned prior, I have a very hectic schedule going at the moment, and I just can't do 4 games a week. I'm barely doing 3 a week as it is, and I'm going to keep trying, but there are going to be times where some games will just get neglected, unfortunately. So, okay, I did take care of that. I remember that being underwater at one point as well. So, with our residential demand returning, we are losing money, but that just happens occasionally. I have noticed, my rail traffic is getting pretty congested, especially over here, as you can see. Now, I did one little thing. I took care of, these were a little bit close, these two, so I took that in a little bit more so that there's enough space here for one train to fit, and that helped over there. But I still have a lot of traffic just piling up over here. And I don't know when it will clear out. It might eventually clear out. But it might get to the point where I have to say that no freight trains from the outside world come in, similar to what I did with Knight's Helm. And just say, hey, no external freight trains. Those are the things that tend to cause the biggest problem. Now, what are you doing out in the middle of here? So I have to know, what is that? I have no idea what that is, but there is some sort of a stop that got dragged all the way out here. I have no idea what it is. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. Huh. What if I just build a road near it? It doesn't show up on any of these. So I don't know what that is. Weird. We'll just have to ignore it for the time being. Okay, so anyhow. So I would like to get our population to kind of return. I am getting tired of it just going down and down and down. I don't know if it's because I need to build more housing, or if it's just that it's one of these declines. It looks like it's the beginning of a decline if I go into here. They just happen cyclically, but it's just been going down, down, down. It would be nice if it actually returned at some point to going back up. So I would like to start filling in, I think I did mention last time, over here, because I have a lot of office over here. Look at that, a lot of office. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to build over here. So we're going to put in, just continue this road and come right out, and we're going to make it, it's still going to be a little bit of a grid, and we'll just go right into that. Okay. And then we'll go in. Actually, you know what? Crossing here might not be such a terrible idea, so we'll go ahead and cross. Right there. And we'll put suburbs on either side. I'm not going to connect over there though. So we'll go to there, and we'll go to, I don't know, right about here for right now. Okay, and then I could even do something like this. Just have it go parallel. Connect that up. But we'll delete that one out. There we go. Go right into that. And then this will be difficult. Or maybe not. There we go. So it's not 100% gritty. If that's actually a word. So go into like that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to put some high density in there. Let's make certain we have covered it. We have covered it. Good. So if I'm going to put residential, we do need to have our schools. Even though we have the Hadron Collider, I still just like having them. So put one there. We'll put one right across the street from it. They're going to want their police and fire. And a medical clinic, which we can put right at the, possibly put right at the end here. I don't know what's going on here. There we go, okay. And then finally, oh, there. There, let me pause while I'm doing this. Not there. Okay. And actually, the more I think about this, I'm going to move these. I'm going to put them over here. Everything. The schools. Okay. And the health clinic as well. There. Over here we'll keep our normal grid, but we'll space it out just a little bit. Go right up to there. To there. To there. And then we can delete that, just like that. Okay. Good. And then back over here, let's fill in these blanks that were vacated by the various service buildings that I just moved. Okay. Alright, let's see how well that fills in, if at all. Let's give them a park. Oh boy, I'm having some weird... That was some weird zoning going on there, but okay. There we go, okay. Put down a couple parks for them, just to give them something nice. Give our peeps something to appreciate. And let's just connect up this path to there, to there, and then over here we'll connect up to there, and we'll connect up to right there. Excellent. We're going to convert that to ground. Come on. There. Okay. And dawn has risen over the city. So 224,000, yeah, we're losing people. Alright, they want commercial. My gosh, they just want more and more commercial. Let's go ahead and we'll put in some alternating commercial here. Kind of mixed use, both commercial and office. What the heck, we'll even just through here, we'll even do high density residential right along this road. And this road. And we'll put a high rise in right there too, okay. Okay. Do I have any bus routes nearby? I don't. Oh yeah, I do. I have a bus route right there. Let's do this. Take this, we'll drag it to back there, and then we'll add one here. Okay. And then that gets them to that subway station, It gets them into Rotunda, and then that can go varying places from there. Okay. Well, it's going up, so that's good. We're still losing a lot of money, but at this point I don't care about cash too much. We're in infinite funds now since we've been there for quite some time, so. Okay, and I would like to fill this in as well. I just don't know if I'm going to kill my residential demand again. It's very, very delicate at the moment. So it seems like all I have to do is just that little bit, and then boom, it just tanks my residential demand versus my commercial demand that I just cannot keep under control whatsoever. So tell you what, we'll just go ahead and we'll give them some more commercial. We'll give them all the Walmarts and Ikeas they can deal with. Very tedious doing this, isn't it? Okay. And then I'm gonna just fill in with office there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still like leaving a little bit of space between at my intersections themselves. There we go, okay. Okay. Hopefully that'll bring a little bit of the industrial and a little bit of the commercial under control. I did redo, what part of it was over here? I went vertical, I think it was here in Bettis Hills, this area. a couple episodes ago. So keeping the main core of the city going vertical, as it were. Is that a residential? No, that's a commercial or office. No, that's a residential. Huh, I don't remember doing that. I must have done that without realizing it. I must have accidentally put high density around that monorail station when I built it. Oh well. It kind of works having high rises right next to the monorail station. Glad to see people are using it. $41, not as many there. How's our train station doing? 1,500, dang. 12, so yeah, this monorail line gets less popular, of course, as it heads over this way. 21 and 42, okay. Yeah, one day it might actually loop all the way around, and who knows, maybe it'll come all the way back over to... Where does it go? Oh, it goes to KHX, that's right. Oh, I still want to build that contemporary. Maybe I could do that. What would be... I mean, I already have 2 resort areas, but another resort area might help some of this commercial demand. Where would be a good resort area? Right on the water. What if this island of Founders became a resort area? And then I could extend the monorail line over to it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I mean, it wouldn't be very useful, but I want it to be a little more central. Maybe if I put it... Alright, let's take a step way back from the city and take a big look at the big picture here. So, here maybe? Although I have a resort area there. I do kind of like here. And it is nice and central. And I could have a monorail line headed out this way. I could have and extend, so from here all the way over to Peregrine, come down through Helen Point, then zing through the resort area, then go up this way and reconnect. Well, actually reconnect with my up here, actually. Because that's the one that goes all the way down just to KHX. Another one that could possibly go over this way at one point. And then maybe parallel that. Or parallel this, I should say. The one will go up this way, another will come this way. It maybe come down into the industrial area. So I can get some industrial, people into the industrial area where they can get their work to their job, I should say. And then maybe just end there, but it would be one that would come through. And then a third one that could possibly come up from this area up to here. So, okay. Sure, I think this is where it will go. So, we're going to create a resort area right here. So, first things first. Let's go ahead and create that. So, a tourism specialism, or specialization. So, the first thing I have to do is I have to actually paint the zone. And we'll include the castle in that. Okay. Let's just get down to here a little bit. I don't think I have to be this that precise there, but alright. And then we're going to take it off of the rail line because the rail line isn't going to be part of the resort. Whoops. Underhill Hills. Okay, zing along there. Right through there. And then we want it off of that. These houses will not be part of it. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Let's go over to here, and we're going to make it that. There we go. Alright. Now let's go ahead and we're going to get some roads in there. We're going to want a major road that goes through, so it will come right off of this one. And it can be a windy road, because windy roads are nicer and more interesting to look at than just grid roads. And that is an elevated road for some reason. Let's try this again. Okay, we'll have to convert that to not be an elevated road over there. So what we'll do is we'll come around. And we'll kind of make it like that. Okay, so we're going to start here, and then we'll do future expansion over here. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this zone. Okay, convert that to ground. Did it do it? Yep, okay. Alright. So like I said, I want the contemporary in there, so let me just find if I actually type into the box. There it is. So we're going to build more or less around this thing. I would like it to be on the major road if possible. Or the main road, I should say. So we're going to have to anarchy it. But I might need it up here instead. I think it'd be better up here. Okay, there we go. So there you go. If you've ever been to Walt Disney World, the Contemporary Hotel, and it has 3 monorail lines, platforms in it. So first thing it's going to want is water and power, of course. So let's get some water and power out to this area. Come on, there, right there, okay. And we'll just... There we go. You know what, we won't anarchy yet. We'll just do this and then right into that. Okay. Boom, okay. So it has water. It needs power. There are power lines nearby. Let's just temporarily bring some right across the street here. I went a little bit too far though. There we go. Okay, so that gets it power. Alright. Now, what are we going to put in here? I think a lake in here would be kind of nice. Even though we got a big lake over here, a smaller lake would be kind of nice. Let's take our brush size. Just go down. Doesn't have to be too terribly deep. That's actually quite deep there. Oh. Wow. Okay, maybe if I drop the strength a little bit here. Okay, I am not doing this well, am I? Drop that strength. I don't want it to be like to the depths of hell type thing. Okay. So I would like that water to go right up to the hotel. I want it to be right on the water. And after having just said that, I'm going to do one little thing with it. Let's get the brush size to be really tiny. And then I want just a little bit right here because I'm going to put a path here so that people can walk there. Okay. Good. All right. Get that brush size up. Whoa, not that big. Okay. So what do I want this to be? Let's go ahead. We will clear out. Kind of a lake with right in there, and then maybe a little cove over here as well. Just like this. Okay. And then all around it, I want it to be the same height. Because that will impact, of course, how the water fills in, and I don't want it flooding everything. Okay. I think that should be pretty good. One more thing to do, just to make it somewhat normal, is get rid of all the trees that are in the lake itself. We can bump that strength up, make this a little bit easier. There we go, we can leave the rocks. You usually find rocks in lakes, right? So, okay, you just don't usually find trees in the middle of a lake. Okay. Good. Now all we need is a little bit of water. So we're going to drop the water source. This does not have to be a massive water source. 0.50. There we go. I'm going to pause so I don't flood my city. Plunk that down. And then we'll start there, and we'll have to keep an eye on it. So there might be a little bit of flooding to start with over here. And there's our water coming in. Okay. So let that start to fill in. Good. So what are we going to put around this contemporary resort? Obviously I'm going to need, like I said, the monorail. So I would like to get a monorail at least to Helm Point. let's go to Helm Point. We're going to put a roadside monorail station in. There we go. We are going to lose a building or two. Oh well, sorry folks. Up. And then I want monorail track. We will go straight across here. It doesn't like it, but is that because of height? I think it's because of height. Yeah, let's take care of the height thing. So what I need to do is I need to raise this and this just a little bit. There we go. I think that will help right there. And then we'll just bring that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Up. Ah, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. Okay. There we go. Now we can make it across. We'll do a straight shot over, and now we want to make it to... Where did I make this? Over there. Yeah, and there's my flooding going on already, so... I want to cross... Do I want to cross the railroad sooner than later? Probably sooner, so... Or later, I mean. So let's just go ahead. We'll come all the way down to... I don't know, about here. And then we'll head this way. I want to make it right between the track and that industrial area there. And I'd like it to be a straight line, if possible. Got to go up and over the freeway. Not a big deal. We will temporarily be a little too close. And then we'll come back with move it and correct that. Let us get rid of the guidelines for a moment. Because I do want to go straight across. There we go. And then I would like to go straight for just a little bit after. And now we got a curve again, so we'll go into wiggly mode. Oh, I gotta go over these power lines. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get up and over those power lines. So, we'll probably have the monorail go way up then. Alright, I want this there, okay. Okay, I've got power lines that I gotta get up and over, so... Wow. How high do I have to go with these things? There we go. Right about there, okay. Now we gotta go over. We're gonna cross over this track like 4 times, aren't we? Oh well. So let's go to right about here. I don't have anarchy, so it's doing well so far. Alright, I want this to go into that platform right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out this one. And what is it complaining about? Oh, I'm way too high. Okay, because I'm not snapped to it. That's why. Okay, let's snap to it. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, that works a lot better. So we need to get to right there. Turn all these off for the moment. Because I want that gentle curve to start right about there. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's a bit of a roller coaster. We are going to take care of this. Alright, first things first. I'm going to that mode, and we only want nodes. Boom. And we are going to immediately raise that up a little bit. We're going to grab that node and make it the same height as that node. So there we go. And then this one. I don't know if that actually took or not. I guess it did. Okay. No, it didn't. That did not take. There we go. Okay. Alright, then we got to get up and over this, but nowhere near that high. Dear goodness, look at that. Alright, let's bring this way down. Come on. Same height as that. There we go. And then you. Same height as here. I am not having a lot of luck here. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, that is a little bit on the low side, so we do have to bring that up a little bit. That's good. Alright. Then I'm going to try something. I'm going to take that one, and that one, and try to make them all the same height as this one. Nope, that does not work at all. I mean, roller coaster aside, that's just way too close to the track. So yeah, we're gonna have to go up. There we go. There was no way that was the sprite height. Oh, I'm raising all of them. Okay, I just realized I have them all selected. Alright. Alright. What if we just go under? Maybe I can make it under. Yeah, I can just make it under those power lines. But then I have to go immediately over this railroad, don't I? Alright, let's take a look here. How close is that? We can bring this up. See if I can actually make that a somewhat... There we go. That's a somewhat consistent slope there. This is way too high. So what we can do is that. Change them all to that height. That one, and that one, and that one can all be the same height as this. That way it definitely clears the freeway. And then we can just kind of make a nice little... You can just gently make our way down as we come back in to Bettis Hills. Okay, yeah, that should work. Alright, so we got one line. That took us a lot longer than I expected. We also have some flooding going on, but that's expected when you put in a new water source. In fact, speaking of water source, let's do this. Bring it up just a little bit more, because I want that water to be right about at the edge. So we might get a little more flooding. That will eventually go away. Okay. Next, I'd like to take this line and extend it, like I said, to connect over here. So, I've got to go up and over that cable car line. That should be high enough. There we go. Let's see, I'm trying to make it to there. So this is my farming area. And I have some other power lines I have to worry about over here. Alright, we'll just bring it back down to 1. We'll go through the Great Plains of Knight's Plains. Come in. Gosh, I have a lot of power lines over here. And I can't anarchy through them. Alright. If I lift that. Wow. How tall are those power lines? Alright, you know what? I'm just going to have to build over them and remember to rebuild those, because this is ridiculous. So we're going to take that back down. It's right about there. Right, so I had to remember to rebuild that. Actually, before I do that, it would probably help if I came out this way first. When I have power lines there, I'm going to blow away. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Okay. Power lines. I mean, it could be because I'm using these old-fashioned power lines, but... And then this connected to there. Okay, yeah, definitely can't leave that like that. That's very unsafe. So let's go up and over those power lines. There we go. I'm going to delete and rebuild them because I want that post back. Okay, there we go. Now, let's take a look. Oh, I hate when that happens. So I've got a few things that I have to work on here. Can I get that node? Nope, I can't get that node, darn. I don't like the fact that that went right through there, though. Alright, I'm just gonna rebuild. Nope. And there's no node in here. That's gonna bug me. Oh well. Alright. I'm gonna raise this up. We're gonna come all the way over here. Boom, boom. This is really boring, isn't it? Okay. It's kind of following the land at this point. That's a little bit of a roller coaster right there. Let's see if I can just, there we go. And then same thing here. Okay. And then we had to go up and over power lines, but exaggerated. So we can bring this way down here. And I had the wrong one selected. There. Thank you. Same height as that one. Boom. Okay, you the same height as that one. Boom, that clears the road. But I do have my cable cars. Okay, so I don't need to clear the cable cars by that much, though. So let's bring this down. How's that clearing? A little bit up. Okay, that's good. Alright, so that does mean this has to come up a little bit. There we go. And then we've gone up and over, so we can come back down. Maybe even make this the same height as... Nope, I can't do a Control H right now for some reason. Okay. Alright. That took a while. Shoo. That took a lot of effort, but it shouldn't be like, really easy to do this. So we're going to grab that stop and we're going to move it all the way out to Bettis Hills. Right to there. And then we're going to add a stop in here. Right there. We're going to add a stop on this side. Right there. They're all happy, even though there's nobody there. And then I have to add one back here, or actually I have to add two back here. So one there, and one, come on, there, okay. All right, we can unpause the game. And how's our lake looking? Our lake is looking good. Our water levels are, wow, that's like right at the edge there, which is nice. Okay, and then what I want to do, as I was saying before, I want to have a nice little walkway right along here. Just like that. Oh yeah. Look at that. But we need that and that there. Okay. Because I want to I just want people to be able to walk along that. I think it would look really nice. There. And to right there. Okay. I doubt anybody will, but it would be nice. And then we can even do this. Must be placed in a park or roadside. Darn it. Oh well. I don't want to turn this into a park. This is supposed to be a resort area. Hey, there's 77 overeducated workers out here already. Okay. Well, we got that started. I don't know what I'm going to call this. You know, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to put out here as far as businesses and such. But we can go ahead and put down on the other side here. And then, actually, if that starts building up, come on, you know, with all the commercial demand I've got, I would had hoped it would have just sprung right up. But yeah, wouldn't you like to have a room there? A113 looking, oh, look at that. Yeah, oh, it'd be a beautiful room to have with that view. Just like that. Looking over the city of Helm. Okay, good. That's exactly the one that I wanted to start too, because now, yep, I can take these power lines and kind of do that instead. There we go. Okay. And then I have no idea how many people are using the train. See, now on this side, yeah, they're perfectly fine, but for whatever reason, they don't want to come out on this side. And it might be because the Real Deal doesn't do that. No, the Real Deal they go through. Well, anyhow. Okay. I think this will be a good spot to say it is time to end the episode. So everybody, I hope you're having a good time. This has been going on for a very long period, almost an hour here. So everybody, I hope you're having a great time. I will see all of you in the next episode of City Skylines Helm. Take care, have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see all of you next week in the next episode of City Skylines Helm. Bye.